Imagine, if you will, a small, shivering dog, alone and abandoned on the city streets. This was Daisy's reality. A mixed breed, she was discovered on a frigid winter night, huddled against a dimly lit alleyway. Her fur was matted, her eyes wide with fear, her body shaking from the cold and hunger. The city streets were not kind to Daisy. They were a world away from the warmth of a loving home she so yearned for. But Daisy's tale doesn't end there. As fate would have it, her life was about to take a turn. A kind-hearted individual, moved by her plight, scooped her up and carried her away from the harsh realities of the streets. Daisy, for the first time in a long while, felt a glimmer of hope. The transformation that followed was nothing short of a miracle. Daisy, once a picture of desolation, began to flourish under the care of her rescuer. Her health improved significantly. She gained weight, her fur grew back glossy and smooth, and the fear in her eyes was replaced with a spark of life. Her rescuer provided not only food and warmth but also love and companionship. Daisy was no longer just surviving, she was truly living. And it wasn't just her physical health that saw improvement. Daisy's behavior changed dramatically as well. She had been timid and skittish when first rescued, a clear result of the trauma she had endured. But as the days turned to weeks, Daisy's true personality began to shine through. She was playful and affectionate, eager to please, and quick to wag her tail at the slightest show of affection. Daisy's journey from the streets to a loving home is a testament to the transformative power of kindness. Her tale is a poignant reminder of the countless other dogs still out there, waiting for their own second chance at life. And so Daisy's story transformed from one of despair to one of hope and love. Sadly, Daisy's story is not an isolated incident. There are countless dogs out there who share the same fate. Imagine for a moment an innocent dog left to fend for itself on the harsh streets or confined within the cold, sterile walls of a shelter. The reasons for their plight are as diverse as they are heartbreaking. Some dogs are abandoned by their owners, left behind like forgotten toys when they become inconvenient or too costly. Others are victims of neglect, their basic needs for food, water, and shelter ignored until they're forced to scrounge for survival. And then, there are those who have experienced the unthinkable: abuse. Bruised, battered, and broken, these dogs carry not just the physical scars, but the deep-seated psychological traumas of their past. The challenges these dogs face are immense. Physically, they must contend with untreated injuries, illness, and the relentless struggle for food and shelter. They endure the harsh elements, be it the biting cold of winter or the sweltering heat of summer, with little to no respite. Add to this the constant threat of traffic, other animals, and cruel humans, and their existence becomes a daily battle for survival. Mentally, the toll is just as severe. Dogs are social creatures craving companionship and affection. Isolation, fear, and constant stress can lead to behavioral issues, anxiety, and depression. They live in a perpetual state of uncertainty, their trust in humans shattered by their experiences. Yet, despite their hardships, these dogs possess an incredible capacity for love and loyalty. They yearn for a gentle hand, a kind word, a safe place to call home. They hold within them the potential for unwavering companionship, for heartwarming affection, for unconditional love. These dogs, full of potential love and loyalty, are in dire need of our help. Their plight is not just a reflection of their individual struggles, but a mirror to our society's shortcomings. It's a call to action, a plea for empathy and kindness, because every dog like Daisy deserves a chance at a better life. You might be wondering, how can I make a difference? Well, there are numerous ways to help dogs in need, and they're all meaningful. Let's start with adoption. Shelters are brimming with dogs waiting for a loving home. By choosing to adopt, you're not just gaining a new best friend, you're also saving a life and making room for another dog in need at the shelter. However, if you're not quite ready to make the full-time commitment of adoption, consider fostering. Fostering is a temporary arrangement where you provide a dog with a safe and nurturing environment until they find their forever home. It's a rewarding experience that also helps to socialize the dog and increase their chances of being adopted. Volunteering is another fantastic way to make a difference. Local animal welfare organizations are always in need of helping hands. Whether you're walking dogs, cleaning kennels, or assisting with fundraising events, your time and effort can have a profound impact. Donating is also a vital way to support these organizations. Every penny counts when it comes to providing food, medical care, and shelter for dogs in need. And remember, your donations may be tax deductible. Aside from these direct actions, you can also contribute by educating others. Spread the word about the importance of responsible pet ownership. Encourage friends and family to spay or neuter their pets, to discourage overpopulation and reduce the number of dogs that end up in shelters. Lastly, remember that advocacy is powerful. Use your voice and your platform, no matter how small, to raise awareness about the plight of dogs in need. Share posts from rescue organizations, sign petitions, and lobby for better animal welfare laws. In the end, it's all about love, compassion, and dedication. It doesn't matter if you can't do everything. What matters is that you do something. Remember, every small act of kindness can make a huge difference in a dog's life. You see, saving dogs is not just about rescuing them from the streets or shelters. It goes well beyond that. It's about offering these loyal companions a second chance at life, a chance to experience love, care, and security. And when we do that, we're not just improving their lives, we're also enriching our own. When we open our homes and hearts to these beautiful creatures, we invite in a world of unconditional love, unending loyalty, and pure joy. They teach us patience, they show us compassion, and they remind us of the simple pleasures in life. Moreover, when we rescue dogs, we're also making our communities safer and more loving. With fewer dogs left to stray, our streets become more secure, our neighborhoods more compassionate. In saving dogs, we are also saving ourselves, adding love, joy, and companionship to our lives.